I'm Elizabeth Ridlington. I am the vice chair of the City of Santa Rosa's Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Board. I've been on the board since early 2019 and joined just because I think that Santa Rosa could be a fantastic place for riding a bicycle. I grew up in Corvallis, Oregon, which is a college town. Even in the 80s, 10% of people commuted to work by bike. My parents commuted to work by bike. I had teachers who commuted by bike. I rode my bike everywhere. As a family, we had one car, and my dad sort of gave you side eye if you wanted to take the car because you really didn't have an excuse to drive. You could get most places you needed to go in town by bike because there was bike infrastructure there. My high school, for example, had covered parking. My parents' offices had covered bike parking. It just struck me as a perfectly normal way of getting around, and I've since lived plenty of other places where it wasn't, and it doesn't make me happy. I've never once completed an errand by car and thought, oh, I'm so glad I came in the car. Whereas I've plenty of times thought, I would have been better off if I'd come by bike. And so it is an active conversation I have to have with myself sometimes to say, get on the bike, don't get in the car. But I never regret it when I do that. And I think that we would all be happier if we had those opportunities. I joined the Bike Coalition because I very much recognize that one squeaky wheel alone can't make change happen. One squeaky wheel just gets annoying. But if you've got 100 squeaky wheels who are politely requesting change, and decision makers hear from all of them sometimes, or a few of them here and there spread out over time, that's what makes change happen. And the Bike Coalition is a way to work with like-minded folks to make sure that we have a consistent message and organize our priorities to make it clear what kind of community we want to build. And there's other organizing efforts going on, but the Bike Coalition is the longest standing organization who works on safe bike infrastructure and protecting cyclists. Seemed really important to join just because they have the longest track record of making change happen.